It's time for me to play my jingle. Where is it? One of these days I'm going to get organized. Come on.
It's time for advice.
Hey!
Your host, Billy Burr.
That's me.
And I'm ripping off this melody from somebody else.
There you go. All right. You have a question? If you have a question, people, I will give you an answer. Okay? I will give you. I mean, I don't have the answer, but I'll give you one. If you want advice, I'll say something. I will move my jaw and make sounds in your directions. All right? Direction. My girlfriend keeps pressuring me into marrying her. We have a 7-month-old babe. Jesus. Dude, you are married for the next 20 years. We have a 7-month-old baby girl together, and I feel like if we didn't have her, we probably wouldn't be together now. My daughter is my world. Wow. From time to time, I get hit with this wave of, I want to leave her. I do love her, but I feel like we're too much different from one another. Her fucking family is so involved. They're great, but it's fucking annoying. All right. If you do love her and you do have a kid, at some point you got to put your kid, I don't know, dude. I've never been in this situation, thank God. But, I would sit down. You got to talk this out. I mean, I would talk to a therapist because the fact that you still want to leave, you got to figure out why. Do you want to leave because you love her just because you stayed with her long enough that you love her like a friend, or do you love her? But you already have a Mr. Lover. You have a fucking kid. So I would talk to a professional about this. But as far as the family, you just got to set up some boundaries, which involves you really thinking about what you want to say and then sit down and have a talk if somebody's, crossing the line there. Weaving over the double line, as they say there. The other day, my girl was bitching about her having to be at home with the baby all the time while I work 6 days a week and long hours. Well, get used to that, pal. It's always about them. She says that she feels like a slave. I know, like you're out there fucking It's like I'm out there fucking working, feeding all of you. Okay? We had a kid. You think I want to work 6 days a week? I don't want to work 6 days a week the way you don't want to fucking stay home the whole fucking time. But trying to get them to understand that's a 90-degree fucking grade hill, which is a cliff, buddy, and it's got ice on the face. I'm like, what the fuck? How all you have to do is clean occasionally and cook occasionally. It's not like I'm forcing her to clean and cook and take care of shit. Sometimes she doesn't feel like it, and I don't care because I understand she's feeling tired from taking care of our baby. All right, so you got some empathy there. I will tell you, having a baby, I mean, that's all-encompassing. It's not like when they go to sleep, you have all this energy. You sleep when they sleep. When I move, you move. Just like that, right? Ludicrous. When they sleep, you sleep, right? She also, dude, like a lot of things that women say during this time, they're just overly tired. They're overly emotional. You know what I mean? Their hormones, whatever fucking excuses they have. And what you have to do is your job is to push down that everything that you're feeling, okay, and slowly inch your way towards your first heart attack at 58. I got some shit to say on this one, but let's just plow through here. Then she says, we're not even married, and I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? It has to do with like her fucking the end of The Price is Right. Is she going to win the showcase? Is she going to get both showcases? She needs to know what's going to happen. Anyways, I fucking work and you take care of home seems fair to me, and I pay all the bills. She occasionally helps and is willing if I ask, but I prefer to take care of it. Yeah, that's it. I'm earning money to keep the lights on and food on the table and a roof over our head, and you're taking care of the kid. We're parents. This is it. This is this fucking bill of goods that corporations sold women that you can actually have it all. Is a lie, and they just wanted you to keep spending. and feeling like you needed more. I mean, you guys are together and you have a beautiful daughter and that's your world. You don't need anything else. But what about that Cuisinart? Like she gets to have fun. Like she gets to have fun still. She gets to hang out with her family, go swimming or whatever. You guys have a pool? That's fucking amazing. I can never do shit because I have only one day off, and on my off day, I fucking run errands. Oh, Jesus. Dude. I know, and nobody cares. And do whatever dumb shit she wants to do. This is it, dude. This is welcome. This is being a dad. This kind of bitching occurs time to time, and I'm tired of it. She's always bitching, saying I don't share emotion or spend time with her. Well, you're going to have to work on that. There's ways of just acting like you're doing it, and they'll believe it. Just make an effort. I'm the worst, dude. Don't listen to me. If I'm not at work, I'm with her. I even do the laundry alone at the laundromat. I wash, dry, and fold while she stays home on my day off. Okay, but you have a pool, but you don't have a laundry. So I think you have a pool at your apartment, or there's a town pool she goes to. But still, a pool is the shit. I wash, dry, and if it's not yours, you don't have to take care of it, that's even better. I wash, dry, and fold while she stays home on my day off. She just wants to bitch. She keeps pressuring me to marry her, and it makes me just want to run. But now that we have a baby, I'm scared that if we don't last, how it'll affect our daughter. Yeah, you should be thinking of your daughter first. I'm not even attracted to her the way I used to be. I don't know what to do. Well, yeah, I mean, if somebody's bitching at you all the time and you're that fucking tired, you fail to see who they were. This is something that could help you guys. If there's someone in a really involved family could watch the baby for a day or two, you take a day off from work and you guys just get away and maybe, remember again why you guys liked each other in the first place, because that's been great for me in my wife. But I will tell you this. This is something that as a man you have to just suck up and understand, is that the male-female relationship is all about the woman. All right? That's what it is. And as much as they say they want to hear from you and they want to know what you're thinking, it's about them. Always. Them and their emotions comes first. It comes before the kids. If they're not happy, no one gets to be happy. There's no, hey, the kids are here. It's just how it's how they're wired. All right? They can also make a baby. So there's that. So you got to focus on the positive. And here's the thing. As the guy, you're going to be doing all of this shit. Working your ass off. You're going to die before she does. And none of it is going to be acknowledged. Okay? And if you want a little credit, you're being fucking selfish. Okay? And that's basic. I'm speaking in generalities, but that is essentially what goes on there. All right? So you're just going to have to suck it up and occasionally go out and get some beers with other guys that you know who are dads who are in the same situations. And you'll exchange stories. And at first, you're going to be a little pissed. And then you're just going to start laughing. It's why guys are so funny. It's because of the situations that we end up in. And like having a kid is really difficult. And, both people's lives have to adjust because you have the kid. But one person, it is acknowledged. It's constantly acknowledged what a woman goes through during pregnancy, the importance of the role of a mother, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And for guys, it's basically like, hey, fucking stick around. They need you. All right? Don't be afraid to do the laundry and cook and clean and fucking all of this other shit. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I would do what you need. I think you need to work on your relationship, and I'm not putting this on you, but I think you need to try to communicate to her how you're feeling. And this is a very tricky thing, because you could marry her and she could become even more of a fucking nightmare. Or you could marry her and that could have been the issue, and then she can fucking settle down. Because maybe she's getting pressure from her family that, that they had, a kid. She had a kid out of wedlock. I don't know how religious her family, it might be that, but I can tell you this, trying to make somebody else happy is not something that you can do. It's impossible. So what you have to do is, look out for yourself. So I would talk to a therapist about what the fuck is going on. And I would not marry her until you feel like that's what you want to do. Okay? And, when you sit down with her, you can tell her about the pressure that you're underneath. And I would stop short of saying, you bitching at me all the fucking time. Why the hell would I marry you? That's what you say to your guy friend at the bar. But as someone who was fucking had to be dragged kicking and screaming, I got married so late in life. I wish I did it a lot younger. And I love being married, despite all this shit that I'm saying. There are certain things like there's, my wife would come on here and do fucking 9 hours with no guest about what a fucking asshole I am to live with. So I'm not trying to make my wife out to be a bad guy. I will just say that in general, nobody gives a shit about the guy in the relationship. It's just what it is. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Okay? And you got to accept that for your daughter. Okay? And the fact that you have to man up. You did have a kid with this person, and you need to do everything that you can do, to make sure that kid has the best childhood. So I would try the best you possibly can to make this thing work, which means you have to try and communicate with, this woman about how you're feeling. And hopefully she's a cool chick and will actually listen. All right? Rather than making everything about herself and start fucking crying, and then you're consoling her because she's been a douche to you. Oh boy. All right, let's get off this subject. All right.